was to choose an article about a small-scale research project.
Yes.
You were then required to try to reproduce the research procedures in your own context, i.e. try it out for yourselves.
Yeah, and that's what we've done.
Great. So I'd like you to tell me a bit about the article and why you chose it.
Well, the article's written by 2 university lecturers who had started using crosswords to help their students revise terminology for exams.
And the crosswords were designed and set on computers.
And we selected the article because, well, it seemed an accessible topic, even though we weren't familiar with the technique. You know, using IT to design crosswords for higher education.
That's a good reason. So these lecturers wanted to see how well this innovation was received by their students.
Yes.
So how did you go about reproducing the research?
Well, we drew up a list of terms from one of our own modules and designed a crossword for revising these terms.
Then we asked our classmates to try out the crossword and give us feedback, their opinions on how they felt about using the technique.
Was it easy to find participants?
It wasn't easy at first, but then we convinced them that by taking part in the research, they were actually benefiting themselves by preparing for an exam, which is coming up later this term.
And it worked.
Good. So how did you find out what the students thought about doing the crosswords?
A questionnaire. The original article used a 2-page long questionnaire. There were lots of excellent questions on it, but the whole section on difficulties using IT is now obsolete. Old-fashioned even though it had only been written a couple of years ago.
So you designed a shorter version?
Yeah. Then we sent it to the 40 students by email and got 28 replies. I was taken aback by the fact that everybody we talked to thought this was a good return. I mean, the responses were well written. People had taken a lot of care, but I was really disappointed with the low numbers.
Yes, an important lesson to learn for an apprentice researcher.
Yeah.
好，
Now you have some time to look at questions 20.
你觉得你会对几个？同学们，你觉得你会对几个？对4个，这么自信吗？好，咱们一起来看一看啊，看一看会不会对这么多，好吧？这都是真题啊，这都是真题，就是考试的时候，你这就是真实的一个这个水平。我反复的强调，各位同学在练习的时候，虽然我们练习确实不得不以剑桥为这个主要材料，但是剑桥是因太简单被淘汰掉的真题，好不好？哎，所以这个各位同学啊，一定要注意啊。我们的正确答案是什么呢？这个我们的正确答案哪去了啊？我们的正确答案呢是第一道题选择什么呢？第一道题选择 C， 第二道题选择2B， 第三道题选 C， 最后一道题选 A，CBCA。这个我看答案就一个同学全对了，剩下都没有那什么啊。好，全对不错啊。OK。